Hello everyone! This week's Parashat is Parashat Beshalach. The Parashat is called Parashat Shirah, the Parsha of the song. The story of Kriyat Yam Suf, the splitting of the Sea of Reeds. Yetziat Mitzrayim, we're finally leaving Egypt. And the Torah uses the words Vayehi Beshalach Parot Am. And when Paro sends the Jews out of Egypt. And we know that the Torah chooses its words very, very, very carefully. And if the Torah uses one word and not another word, there's a reason for it. And the Torah uses the word Vayehi. And then. And whenever the Torah uses the word Vayehi, it's always when something sad is happening, when something sad happened. So all of the Mefarshim, all of the Torah commentaries asked, What sad thing is happening after 210 years? We're finally out of slavery. We're finally out of Egypt. What sad thing happened? Why does the Torah use the word Vayehi? There's so many good answers for it. But one of them is brought by the Divrei Bina. The Divrei Bina says there are moments in life where they're called Et Ratzon. Moments that all the gates in heaven are open. And you can ask for anything and it would happen. And God expresses himself with these massive gestures. And we just need to learn how to grab them. And he says this is one of those moments that if we would have grabbed it properly, we could have brought Mashieach. We would have asked for it. We would have peace in the world. The end of suffering for us and for all the people. But we were so happy. We were so happy to leave Egypt that we forget all about it. We were just happy that we left Egypt. We didn't ask for anything else. This is such a deep thing. Because we're so used to just saying thank you for anything that we get that we forget sometimes who we are to God and to take these opportunities in our hand. In the splitting of the Sea of Reeds, Kriyat Yam Suf, the Midrash tells us that what a simple servant woman saw over there, the highest prophet, Yechezkel ben Buzi, did not see. Everyone was prophesizing. 3 million Jews, men, women, children, everyone is on this highest level of prophecy. And they just are so connected with God at that moment. And they can ask for anything, and they don't. They're just grateful. When we won in the 6-day war, and that with the help of God, we won. This was an Et Ratzon, a moment that anything could have happened. And we get to the Kotel, and we celebrate. We got to the Kotel, the Wailing Wall, not to the temple, not to Bet HaMikdash. We could have asked for Mashieach then, but after 6 days we said, okay, we had enough. And we're missing that point. We're missing that place. Imagine that you are going and you have a meeting with Bill Gates and you are trying to campaign to get some money, to raise some money for your charity, for your business, for your synagogue, for yourself, whatever it is. And after talking with him, he says, it sounds wonderful. How much do you need? You say, well, I don't want to be too greedy. I'll only ask for $1,000. So he gives you $1,000. And he goes, strange, I would have given him $1 million, but he asked for 1,000, so I gave him 1,000. That is where we're at. That is what we're stuck in. The Lubavitcher Rebbe's father-in-law, the 6th rabbi of Chabad, it was his Yartzeit, his Hilula, his name day, the day that he passed away, on Thursday. And he says something so very powerful about this. He says, we come to God like beggars and not like children. Like slaves and not like princes. He says, a beggar in the street comes and asks you for a few loose change, nothing more. He doesn't have the audacity to ask for more. And if he does, he'll ask for $1, not more. How can he possibly ask for more? Can you imagine a prince standing in the street asking for loose change? A prince knows what he wants. He knows how to ask for it. Let's not be embarrassed to ask God what we really, really want. Shabbat Shalom.